Alright, hello, here I am at the Provincial Park side of Wasaga Beach. There's the sign, and there's the Provincial Park section of the trail way up there. You can see because it's a sunny day there's a lot more people on the beach, but there won't be as many on this half of the boardwalk. And you can see the sand dunes and everything that take place in the Provincial Park area. There's a better view right up there. Okay, now some of these low birch trees, kind of like birch trees, remind me a lot of what I saw at the Air Raiders landscape in La Prairie, Quebec. The sandy hills and everything. And of course, the tufts of wild grass that you see here, that reminds me of just north of Atlantic City in America, and I believe this direction is north straight ahead of us, and that's what I haven't seen since March of 2013. Oh, I didn't even get that part. I was saying the wild grass there, there's a better example of it. 3 jet skis in a row going over there. And you can see how the far, part of Jordan Bay, well, you can't see the rest of the way. That goes deeply into Lake Huron. It was exactly a week ago today that I came along this stretch of beach, but I didn't have any filming room on my cell phone at that time, so I had to wait till today to do it. I had to go to the gas station to get my lottery ticket, and I was very close to the beach, so it seemed like a good idea at the time. Here's a bird information sign. There you go. I should be able to see that. Thing I'm having trouble with, without being in the shadow, it's hard for me to tell if I'm even recording. I mean, I only got 2 minutes 30 seconds so far, so I'm going to get walking down to the other part of the beach. But here's the landscape. That should be a good thumbnail right there. I can crop it to fit. Because the rest of it is the sand dunes and the trees and everything. Actually, I think there's something in one section. That giant seagull. It's all brown. It's not even white. There's its picture. Walking along here for a bit. You can see the beach beyond the trees, see? And once you get beyond the garbage cans, you should be able to see something better. And you can see the ropes that protect some of the sand dunes, because if you don't keep the sand dunes intact, the sign says the beach will erode. You don't want that. Oh, there's more seagulls, see? Nice seagull, good seagull. There, now I have a clear path. I can get up to one of those signs and show you what I'm talking about. Look at how far in the cars go. My goodness. Here we go. See? These dunes protect the beach by preventing sand loss. Probably because they have some of the plants in them. So you have to stay on this side, not on that side, of the dunes and just go along here. Stay away from the rope section. See, they even have trees and stuff in them. But you see, there's only certain sections that are roped off. See, now you're in the normal section again. And you can walk up along the top here, or there's a good view of the beach, see? And then you walk up on top here, and you can get a whole panorama. They say no lifeguards on duty. However, you could say the seagull is acting like a lifeguard. Probably have to empty my shoes of sand before I go much further. But what I'm coming up to here is the Wasaga River, I guess, which shows the docks and houses on the other side, just like I saw in Quebec from 6 to 4 years ago when I would walk north of my apartment and see all this by walking. So I'm gonna have to pay a fee. And you see, you can come down to the beach at this section here, and you can, oh look, a Y stick, just like I saw at that hotel in Florida in 2011. Of course, I took it on my Galaxy 1, and that phone lost all its pictures, but see, there you go. Down the river, south, across, up the river, north. Still have 4 minutes of footage left. I'm going to see if I can get back to the beach boardwalk, and we'll take our way in full circle back to our parking lot. That'll be the best use of our time. But first, let's just see what's over this rise, if there's anything interesting or if it's just more of the same, more parking lots and everything. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, but look at this. If you get over here, here's some nice birch trees and everything, yeah. But if you get here, you see the one lone conifer tree. Well, okay, there's two. See? There you go, and there's a wake. Good, and there's the beach way out there. See, I was lucky a few days ago when I got the footage. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. It wasn't as warm out, so I didn't boil. Oh look, the little seagull. Here's going in the other direction. 3.5 minutes left footage. Room. Then I'll put it on the computer and we'll be fresh for the Wasaga Beach Sports Park on a later time. Maybe this week. Brown seagull has seen the unattended food and he's going after it. But he can't get anything from the bottle because it's sealed. You wonder if seagulls would have anything to eat if it wasn't for humans. Ah, here we go. Approaching the boardwalk from the other side. Here's some more. Just, you know, I never lived in a beach town before. It's quite nice to be able to drive only a few minutes from my home and get to the beach. It's quite something. And of course the commercial side is way down there. You see how few people are on the Provincial side section. It is mostly down in the commercial section. So you could think of this north side as Sunset Boulevard with the Pacific Palisades, and the south side is Santa Monica Pier. And by heading south with the water on my right, that is almost exactly what it's like. That which I saw approximately, nearly exactly 13 years ago on the west coast. Oh, look over there. They built sand castles from the buckets. So there's some of the beach. And here's the sand dunes again, this time from the other direction. That's the main beach building, washrooms and so forth. Get that through the trees. And here we are back at the beach again. So we have come full circle. And we're back where we started, which is the parking lot with my car. So that's the end of part 2 of Wasaga Beach. And I'll post that video in the coming weeks. See you later. Bye-bye.